right this time, you were right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time. Oh no, now the truth comes out and I know that you warned me about it. Shallow, you were only ever in for yourself, yeah, in for yourself. Oh great, fantastic, you messed it up. Lie like you plastic, been at it so long. Over your antics, you scared me out. I hope that you're happy now. Yeah, you're right this time, you're right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time, yeah. Blushing, hid your cards away for nothing. Time you told me you weren't bluffing. Guess I should have read the signs. They took so long to find. Oh great, fantastic, you messed it up. Lie like you plastic, been at it so long. Over your antics, you scared me out. I hope that you're happy now. Yeah, you're right this time, you're right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time, yeah.
Echoes of your words crashing into me, drown me in your lies, and there's no way to breathe. And my walls will keep you down. I am safe without the sound of you around. It's getting colder, and I'm the storm that's taking over.
Tanks. He is the hero. Yevny. Oh dear. Showing the back to Ambition. Oh no, he received a shot. Now he's a one shot. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yevny. Can he survive? It's the $1 million question now. Can he survive? He race. Oh my god. Oh no, he found a whoopsie! He found a no! Oh no! Ooh, good evening guys, we are back with the Winter Season Championship. So finally we are seeing the top 8. We're following the Asia server. We are with the first round of the upper bracket and lower bracket. Here are the 8 clans participating in the Winter Season Championship for the Asia server. They are Feast, Team ID, Entity, HLV, GV, GSM and Cats. World of Tanks Blitz. Winter Season Championship. I think not a lot of people know the new format of the Winter Season Championship because it's it's quite different from the usual championship stages where it always has been a single round robin format, but this winter season it's quite different. It's a bit similar to the summer season but not quite. So the format is it's a double elimination knockout stage, which means all the teams are currently in the upper bracket now. They will be eliminated from the tournament if they lost the fixture twice. I mean, anytime that team, any fixture. I mean, not. What I mean by that is that if they have if Feast lost to Cats, Feast still has the second chance in the lower bracket. If they lost a fixture in the lower bracket, they are out of the tournament. So this is what it meant. It is meant by double elimination. But besides that, all games except the bracket finals and grand finals are the best of 5. Bracket finals will be the best of 7, and the grand finals will be the best of 9. Best of 5 means that the team that wins the first 3 matches will win the fixture. The tournament is seeded by the leaderboard ranking in the previous skill tournaments, and you can find that leaderboard on my server if you haven't already checked it, and you see the first place is Feast and the 8th place is Cut, so they are matched up using the strongest to weakest principle. A lot of people will be interested in how much real money you're going to earn. The first place will earn $2,500 US. It's given to the team, not to every single individual, so Wargaming doesn't have a lot of money to do that though. Besides that, so the second place, $1,500 US, third place, $1,000 US, fourth place, $600 US dollars, fifth to sixth place, $350 US, and the seventh to the 8th place, $200 US. Upper bracket first round, we are going to begin with Dynasties Pearl, Oasis Palms, and then a tiebreaker map on Naval Frontier if that happens in the end. Lower bracket first round will start off with Rothfield, Hellas, and finally the tiebreaker map on Normandy. That's so many spamming. So Nightbot has been quite wild tonight though. The upper bracket and lower bracket first round, the games will be held today, tomorrow. We will see the upper bracket and lower bracket second round games, and the 25th we're going to see the lower bracket third round. So we are going to only, I'm going to stream only one match for the lower bracket third round. So that stream will be pretty short. So not going to make a funny joke down there, but then we have the upper bracket finals and the lower bracket finals on the 22nd. That's on Saturday, and finally the big event on the 28th, the grand finals. This is the stream that you want to take a close look on. This is the schedule for tonight. Upper bracket first round will be starting at 7 PM in Hong Kong time, and the lower bracket first round will start at 51 past 7 Hong Kong time, or 9 minutes to 8 in Hong Kong time. Do note that the start time mentioned here are exact. That means the teams will start playing in the match exactly the time mentioned here. However, you will note that this stream has a 5-minute delay, and this is to prevent teams from stream sniping one another. Some streamers use 3-minute delay, but the problem is I cannot guarantee that I will not get into a room when it's being created. So that leaves a 2-minute gap that potentially the teams can look at the other team with their lineup. We do want to eliminate that possibility, so that's why 5-minute delay is imposed on this stream. Some other streams, for example, where tournaments, the matches are held in the training room, 3 minutes will suffice. But this, because everything is automatic, there is a 5-minute countdown for the first game, so it has to be 5 minutes here. Right, was he banned? I didn't know that. Nightbot can ban people. Yikes. Oh, but so many people watching this so far. Thank you very much. We're starting off with Maddox as the captain of the team. And then we have Bifrost, Silver, Hidden Surprise, Sleepy Lion, XPM, WW, Winter Fox, Bond, James Bond, and Sugar Bugu. I know people ask me about more information about the clans. Actually, I have information for you. Feast is actually a clan that has kind of made a lot of upsets during the time of 2018, and they have moved on from since, and they have been in every single professional tournaments since 2018, and some of their remarkable achievements would be Feast winning the Asia, representing the Asia server during the Twister Cup in 2018 and 2019. Feast is also a multinational clan that includes people from India, Australia, Thailand, Indonesia, and Hong Kong. This is a very international clan. So English will be the main language they're communicating here. Maddox says this year has been quite a special year. They want to kind of build on previous success while also finding the problems that has cost them that has resulted at underperformance during the autumn season in 2020, and this year has been quite special for them, and they try to really evaluate themselves and trying to put more emphasis on player development during the training sessions, and hopefully they can build up the teamwork once again, and with more focus in player development, hopefully they're going to have much better games. I'm not sure if I have time for replays, actually, I'm sorry for that, but okay, so I think this is kind of what I want to say for Feast. So next we have Cats. Eyelion is the captain of the team. We also have Raijin, Tatation, Bok, and Coles. Ubi, Totcat, Yugai, Gavina, Parabolum, Axiomatic, and Hermes. It's a Hermes, I just can't have to say. Good. So actually, there's quite a lot of stuff for Cats. So I have to kind of give my credits to Eyelion for sending me a big, huge passage here. So Cats is a pretty old clan now. So it was founded by Totcat, and the ownership has been handed over to Eyelion because Totcat is quite busy recently with real life stuff. And it's named Cats because Totcat has 3 billion cats, according to what Eyelion says. That's quite a lot of cats, to be honest with you. Cats has members from Vietnam, Australia, Cambodia, Malaysia, Indonesia, Korea, and Pakistan. So once again, very multinational clan here. Some interesting facts about this clan. I mean, most of them are students. They have people ranging from 14 years old to 25 years old. So, but quite a lot of people will be asking whether they love dogs. So they can't say for sure. But most of them are cat people. So Another interesting stuff, this team, they have a female player here and also a player with physical disability, so I'm really proud of them for giving them chances to play in competitive esports, and I think this is something that should be encouraged. More opportunities for different kinds of people playing in esports, and I think inclusivity is what a lot of people would be fervent about. Cat's expectations this year would be mainly trying to go for a top 3 according to them this year. But they are very happy already with their position last year, and they haven't been playing professional stuff up to like last year actually. So for them to be in the top 8 this year when they are not playing it very seriously, that's a huge achievement for them. And yeah, I mean this season they are just pretty much playing for fun, and they will take the spring season more serious though. And I'm going to say hello to Starzone, and hopefully I'm going to say hello to Ronify as well. But hopefully you get to know more about these clans. Very interesting stuff. Badbox is back, however. The almighty betting bot, where a lot of people want that back actually, to my surprise. So here is Badbox predictions. We're going with Feast against Cats, predicting 3-2 win for Feast. On other matches, we're seeing an upset for GSM. Badbox is going for an upset for GSM, but we'll see if that happens. But it seems we're going to see Badbox is going to predict 3 tiebreakers for the Asia server in the Winter Season Championship, the highest amongst all other servers. Other servers only have 2 tiebreaker matches, but this we are seeing 3 for the Winter Season Championship. If you want to donate to this stream, so the recommended method is to donate via PayPal, but if you cannot, you can tip me through Streamlabs. It will directly, the donation will directly send to my PayPal account, I suppose, but also can use the YouTube Super Chat. But the problem is it won't pay me immediately. But numerous ways to support me if you want to donate me with money, but obviously if you want to support me, make sure you push the like button if you cannot donate any money to me, so to show your good support to my stream and also to other teams. So right, so here we go. Feast against Cats will be the match we're following, and then we have if the loser of this tournament will be battling out with the loser of HRV versus the in the lower bracket finals, and this is the game we're going to stream later today. Fujit is on ID versus GSM, and he will also be streaming the lower bracket first round as well. The loser of that match will be up against the loser of ENT versus GV, and Fujit will be covering that. So Fujit and I will have quite a lot of coverage with these clans tonight. However, HLV versus Der and ENT versus GV, I'm told that HLV versus Der, this match will be covered by a Chinese streamer, and he's going to stream it on Bilibili. I think it's Xiang Kun, it's probably the same as last autumn season. If you want the coverage in Mandarin, I do recommend you to go to Bilibili and support that streamer. And that being said, ENT vs GB would not be covered. However, sadly, it's not good. Here we go. Hopefully, it's going to capture something. Right, here we go, the Dynasties Power. We're seeing Feast going with Maddox in the IS4, XPNWW in the mouse. Hidden Surprise, Double VK alongside Sleeping Lion. Silver the T22, Bond, James Bond and the E5, Sugar and Mugu the AM650V. Cat's going with Double Mouse by Ally and Parabolum, Double VK 90.01p by Bokken Coles and Raijin, Axiomatic in the IS4 alongside Umi and Yoga Winda and the T22. Dynasty Spur is a map that favors a lot of super heavies. Basically, you have these very long and narrow corridors that will work really well for those super heavies to kind of get some side scraping angles. And also, you have really good frontal armor as well, so that will give them a huge edge. We haven't seen lots of VK 19.01p, so it's going to be interesting how both teams are going to work out with this lineup. VK 19.01p has a good reputation of being a very strong tank, as well as being very mobile as well, but it has a downside to it, being the DPM and the gunner is not really that good. But same goes for Mouse, so you can say the VK 19.01p is a faster mouse. Technically. No teams, apart from, okay, Cat has taken the T22. We saw how a T22 can work really well on the Seas Pro, but I think I'm going to call you, give an example would be Whoopsie, the Object 140, if I remember correctly, against Endgame on the Seas Pro. Very important tank. It will be important to get some spots up. Let's follow your guy video for this for a moment. Oh, actually, Silver's also taking the T22 as well. Thing is, these mediums will be running around the map for pretty much the entire game, getting the necessary information for both teams to work with. As you can see, Cats on the north side and Feast on the south side of VK 90.01p, side stripping near this kind of the tram station here, and both of them haven't done anything so far. And here we go. Cats are approaching this very, very defensively. You can see XP and WW already taking a hit there. F Silver is still trying to get some spots in, but he couldn't spot anything. So chances are he might get he will get reset in his camouflage or his spots. I don't know how you could call it. Get unspotted first, and F Silver might want to rotate away, but we will never know, because if he rotates to the city side, he will face the frontal armor. So that maybe there is no use for him to rotate away. So that is why Feast is holding their guns at the moment. Feast is also approaching this very passively. Weirdly, we don't see that much on Little Seas Pro. We don't see 3 caps not getting captured. Oh, finally, App Silver is getting C. It's going to be an important cap for Feast. It's going to stir some action up, because you don't want to see a cap steer fest on Little Seas Pro. No one watching this stream would want to see like the whole 7 minutes of no caps. This is something that I really hate, particularly for cap steer, where it's just like 7 minutes of camping. And would viewers like to see that happening? I don't think so. I don't like to see that happening. But Cats, look at this. You can see some shots into Sleeping Lion and hidden surprise. Could barely manage to track Umi. Not doing a lot, but Axiomatic took a hit from Sleeping Lion. Oh, thank you, Dadu, for joining in. We'll say hello to also Katsuyo and Moistest Yeet, and also Kani and Dap Lao, if I pronounce your name correctly. We're seeing some action over here with Feast now rotating their tanks to C, but that won't do them much. They have the cap lead. They're trying to get some control over the park side. Maddox in that IS4, he loves the IS4 a lot actually, will be tasked to get some spots up over to the Cat's spawn. Eyelane is getting spotted in the mouse. Maddox is showing his back. Very interesting play here. You can see Maddox is I'm going to actually switch to a slower camera speed here. You can see Maddox is really using his back to kind of get some shots in. He has to be really careful though. Eyelane can land some really big shells. If he's not careful enough, this is what we are talking about. Maddox needs to be extra careful. And if we go back to quite a fast camera speed here. Oh, thank you very much, Adil, for showing me. Oh, but Feast! I'm making a rotation on the other side. Maybe Maddox knows there are a lot of tanks for Cats on the other side. Cats, well, they're going to give up control over A, but you could also see Feast. They do not have the hit point pool lead though. They have to be really careful with the rotation here. They have the cap lead, however, but they need to be careful not to draw unnecessary hit points. You can see Cats with a very, very heavy setup. I think what they're trying to do is to bleed Feast and also take out Maddox. Maddox is in loads of trouble, we are seeing right here. But A is now getting captured. B is also getting captured. F Silver. This will elicit a response from Cats. So you can see Axiomatic and Sugar Mugen now holding this area very carefully. But we're also seeing Umi getting shot at, Paraban also getting shot at. And you can see the mouse is looking for XBMWW. Umi is going to be the focus for Feast. Feast will need to kill a tank as soon as possible. Cat still has to hit the pull lead here. With Bok and Course now dead. Look at Feast. They're now surrounding these two tanks here. The tanks of Cat, there are two isolated tanks. F Silver is also dead. Maddox is also killed. So it's going to be 5 versus 6 here. So Axiomatic's now killed. Raijin, it's going to be the focus for Feast still. Cat still for hit point pool lead. And they have got B as well. Raijin is going to go down really quickly. We are seeing XBMWW getting killed. James Bond is going to get Raijin. That's a really good kill. Umi is going to be a 1 kill for Feast. It's now going to be 4 versus 4. Sleeping Lion is now killed. This is looking pretty grim. I don't know. But Feast has done a tremendous job in getting the hit points back. And B is now getting... No. They're going for C. No. Sugar and Mugen is rotating out of this battle. But now with A getting captured, Cats will be very strong in the caps. Now, we are not sure whether Parabolum is now dead. Eyelight and also Yogang Govinda is going for Hami or James Bond, and they are going for Yogang Govinda. I think absolutely Sugar and Mugen needs to rotate into the battle because now James is now the focus for Cats. However, we are seeing Feast going for both B and C caps. Bond and James was trying his best to get out of this situation, but his death grants Cats the win. That was a very interesting, very, very tight match here. Cats will be winning the first game, actually. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Daddy, for real. Feast Maddox getting spots up, but zero damage. Not something we want to see. It didn't really handle the win this time. I mean, last time Rockview you see Maddox doing 0 damage, but they won. But this time, Feast can't carry Maddox. But we are seeing Cats 4 tanks doing more than 2 kills. I think Feast is in this game. Maybe they've got a little bit too ambitious. And Maddox may be a little bit careless with that kind of play. Not the best game from Feast so far. I mean, they've done really well in isolated tanks of Cats, but I think they've bled too much at the start. And that really puts them in a terrible situation. They also have the cap lead at the start as well. As I said, maybe they've got a little bit too ambitious, and that cost them the game probably. But we will never know. We are going to the second game with Feast versus Cats, and we're going to find out who's going to win this one. Here. Here we go. So bless me if this is going to work. I just spent like the entire evening kind of ironing out stuff and trying to get the stream to work. Hopefully the stream, hopefully you aren't seeing any major mistakes here. But Feast vs Cats, not much has changed. This time it's going to be Hermes in the T22. F Silver back in the T22. Both teams going for a similar setup. Still very, very heavy, very, very slow gameplay you're witnessing on Dynasty Pro, typical for this map. And I mean, I don't want to explain once again why people love to take really slow and heavy land up here. This map was also quite small, to be honest with you, and let's see if he's going to do something different this one. Yep, they have a cap lead at the start, but do tell me if you like the new camera speed during the Brawl affair, or do you want me to kind of alternate more between the 2 different speeds? This is something I could do more. Lag. Okay, so both teams apparently got lag here. No, I mean Cats for now. Hermes is going to get spots. So he's going for a different bush here. This bush, I actually do not prefer this bush. The other one you can see on the left here, I prefer that more. Basically, you can run away more easily, and you get more spots there from my experience. And this is the bush I'm talking about for F Silver. He swallowed up Herms, but couldn't spot up Eyeline and Parabolum. But Cats, once again, both teams are doing something akin to cam steer. No caps being taken so far. Let's hope that doesn't go into 7 minutes. But we are already seeing Feast. Maddox ignoring, just going aggressive there. Apologies for the low frames per second. Maddox is going to get some spots up. Probably I need to restart my computer because it's a little bit slow. But anyway, Feast. Maddox now here. F Silver is pushing the lineup. Cat is actually the one getting A, but Eyeline is a mouse though. He will be expecting. Oh, good 80 shot down to F Silver, but if he decides to rush Eyeline, that will be the call that Cat will be expecting. Because you don't want to rush the mouse. It has a lot of hit points. Good reset shot onto F Silver. Oh, another big shot onto F Silver. That was from Eyeline, I suppose. Really, really good job from Cat so far. And this is looking really strong for Cat at the moment. And Sleeping Lion Hong Kong. It's going for B. But I think Cats have angles, have crossfire into B. So actually, let's go for slower camera speed and look at A. A is getting controlled, but B is not getting reset by Feast once again. But Feast this time has the hit point pool lead. They have put in a lot of damage to F Silver, but now Eyeline and Hermes have now taken quite a lot of hits as well, so it kind of evens things out. And Feast, they will be relishing on the back control they have at the moment. Cats are potentially losing the back control here. But Feast needs to stop dropping unnecessary hit points here. Oh, that was a big shell into Hermes, isn't it? That, I think, Sleeping Lion Hong Kong, that was a good snapshot there. Lucky stuff there. What do you mean by what is the code? Look at XBMWW. Oh, Raijin is getting hit here. And Bokken calls, it's not Feast. It's Cats also bleeding here while trying to hold A. But they have to make a move because they don't have the hit points. They don't have the caps as well. They really want to find a really good shot from Eyeline onto Sleeping Lion Hong Kong. Cats are looking to pincer Feast, but double mouse going for Maddox. Maddox once again caught out position. That will elicit respawns from Feast. Feast, are they trying to make a push onto these tanks here? Bokken calls. It's going to be the focus for Sleeping Lion. Let's just get into a slower cam speed here. Sleeping Lion Hong Kong puts a good shell into Bokken calls. Bokken calls is going to die really quickly, and I think Maddox. Where is Maddox? Maddox have escaped from the wrath of the double mouse here. Bokken calls now dead. Feast have now made a response to this, and this is going to be 3 first to Umi's going to die. Umi's now dead. Hermes now dead. Feast are coming out on top in this one. They have now 880 cap points to be exact. And James Bond exploring again. So Yoga and Govinda focus is on Yoga and Govinda. Sleeping Lion Hong Kong is coming from the backside. And Yoga and Govinda is now dead. Raijin's the next tank down for Cats, potentially get free for this one. This is not something you want to be in. Look at this. So Feast, they have lost XBMWW, but they are very close to winning this by caps. 965 cap points. Very close. Killing Raijin will be enough, but will they be able to kill off Raijin first? No. Feast will be getting 1,000 cap points, and they will win this game. Here we go. What a game from Feast. Sleepy Lion Hong Kong, Hidden Surprise, and Born James Bond doing more than 2k damage. Cats, Raijin, Eyeline, and Yoga and Vinda doing more than 2k. I can say Feast this time, they have done a better job. And I would say Feast has done much better than the last game. Last game, maybe they've bled a little bit too much. This time, they are more cautious with that. But they are still bleeding quite some hit points, as you can see. Cats, I think this time, I think the hit points, they have lost way too many hit points at the start. While trying to hold and defend. And this puts them in a terrible situation. Double mouse, trying to rush from Maddox, but Maddox knows he doesn't want to commit the same mistakes again, so Maddox has done a very clever move to get out of the, mouse, running away from the mouse, and the mouse doesn't have enough mobility to cope with that, so and was able to link up with the one trying to kill off the VK90.01P. So that was a good game from Feast, I must say. Let's see. Oh my goodness me, 92 viewers. Oh my goodness me. I don't think the stream is on World Tank Splints. How did I even get so many viewers so far? Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm really happy about this. Make sure to give a like if you haven't already, and subscribe to my channel. And if you have money, donate to my server, to my channel as well. I think the links are in the description below. And here we go. So here we go. Feast versus Cats. Feast. Very weird. You're considering that Feast taking quite some heavy tanks, heavily armored tanks, if I am to be exact here. Oh yeah, there we go. Rainbow Stripe pinged everyone for the streams tonight here, so that was brilliant. Thank you very much, Rainbow Stripe, and I hope if any Wargaming employees are watching this stream, I hope you enjoy the stream, and don't forget to interact and say something in chat so I can interact with you as well. But look at Feast. Going with double T125 and Maddox, Bond, James Bond, and Crown Vagan, Sleeping Lion, Hong Kong, XBM, WW in a balance. But I think let's head down to F Silver. The Thickest Lights, he will get some spots up, and Cat also going with the Thickest Light by Hermes, and Umi, you're going to be the Raijin, Bucking Calls will be in the quadruple E5s. That's typical of the current meta, I would say, because of the extra consumables and the good gun depression and armor as well. Look at Feast. Most of the tanks are now in the city. Both teams also also go for a mouse. This is to defend B. Oh, Sugar Mugu getting a little bit careless here, taking a hit. But that is not something that should worry Feast too much, because Feast doesn't have too much of a hit point pool deficit. And Cats, they have a good hit point pool lead. No, not really good, but just quite equal on both sides. Once again, both teams, I think this is quite typical already. We are seeing with Dylan C's Pro, both teams are not going for caps at the start. Both teams are going very defensive at the start. And they will find out where these tanks are positioned, and they will either go for a big push the lineup, or they will go for a cap. And this is by no means different for Oasis Palms. This sometimes can be quite can be quite boring to watch, but we all are going for some kind of big action happening next with Ubi and Hermes. Oh, we're seeing some rotation happening for Feast. Crown Vagan and Sleeping Lion and Sugamuga coming in to support F Silver. They don't know, Cats don't know this rotation has happened. So if Cats are not careful enough, if they try to rush Silver, they might be in trouble. But F Silver will be looking to rotate out of this, and I don't know. We'll see very soon. Sleepy Line Hong Kong is now spotted, so now Cats know something has rotated to C, and he's going for C. Will Cats have enough angles? But that also elicits a response from Cats. Oh, Feast are ready for this. They're going for A, but Feast has angles to reset A here. But will Feast try to shut down these triple T125s? They've got A. Feast doesn't have any caps at this point. Cats, their lineup might be a little bit too spread out. I mean, so does Feast, actually, to be honest with you. I don't know. Cats seems to be holding this alright. They haven't lost too many hit points. They still have the hit point pool lead. The E5s are not punished, contrary to what I believe. But oh, look at Sleeping Lion Hong Kong. The desert side are playing this a lot less carefully than the other side. But let's head over to the A side. Look at Raijin is going to be a focus. Let's slow down the camera speed. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm just playing around with camera controls. Blocking calls is now going to be low, but Hidden Surprise going to be it's going to be really low. Bucket Calls to be looking to shut down Hidden Surprise, and he is getting killed. The Bucket Calls dropping the reactive armor, only a one shot here, gets killed by F Silver. Look at XBMWW, Sugar and Mugen takes a really big hit here. Let's actually get some quite camera speeds here. Hermes is going to look to Sugar and Mugen. Good ram from F Silver onto Hermes, and he's killed. And on the other side, we are seeing Cats getting rushed by these tanks of Feast. This is looking really strong for Feast. They are so far 2 tanks up, and this is looking very green for Cats at the moment with Battles and James going for Umi. And she's dropped the reactive arm. Parabolum is going in front of Umi. Umi's trying to go away, and the focus fire is still on Umi. Umi needs to stay still, but no, he's getting pincered now. There is absolutely no way for Umi to get out of this situation, and now he's killed. And we are also seeing 3 vs 1 F Silver's getting out of this because no, they're going for Goyo Gagavinda, gets killed by F Silver, and we are seeing Parabolum, the next tank for Feast. Good shot there. F Silver would not ram. Oh, but he did ram into Parabolum in the end. And this is going to be a kill for F Silver onto Parabolum. And finally, we have Lion. And also, Lion being the last man standing. And Sleeping Lion Hong Kong is now dead. And this game goes to Feast. I don't know, you can't actually... there are hotkeys. Interesting. Thank you, so for this. So we're seeing Feast go with 4 tanks to 2K, Cats 3 tanks to 2K. I didn't catch exactly what happened, but obviously the play on the A side really worked for Feast, although the other side wasn't as good. Sleeping Lion Hong Kong still did more than 3K, and that was impressive. Cats only 3 tanks to 2K. We can see Cats now. I think both teams have approached this one very broadly, but I think in the end Cats wasn't able to was on the defensive here. And I think that was something that cost them the game. I think both teams played this one really well, but maybe Feast did this one even better in terms of the controls of the game, the control of the tempo of the game as well. Not something that Cats could do per se. I couldn't really pinpoint any big mistakes from Cats here. You can say Feast is approached this one really well, and now Feast is on the tiebreaker. Cats really want to bring it to a tiebreaker, but on a game match point, I mean for Feast, and Cats might be going down to the bracket here. There is a stream delay. Yes, 5 minutes of stream delay. Thank you for mentioning this. I don't know why Hermes playing, but we're going to be seeing Feast go with double T125 by Maddox Spawn, James Spawn, F Silver, and then Vickers Light, Hidden Surprise, and the D215 me. Sugar Mugen double Vickers Light, XBWW the mouse. Sleeping Lion Hong Kong in the crowd bargain. Very interesting for Feast to take double Vickers Light. A problem with the double Vickers Light is that they do not have good DPM, and they can be kind of like soft in the armor. But the good thing is, it's a big map, so you want spots on both A and C side. This is kind of the point. We probably will be seeing double Vickers Light operating in this way. One of them will get away, another one. Probably not. Both are going to C, which is interesting. But the Cats are also going for a mouse. They're going back with a mouse. They're going for a T22. They're dropping the Vickers Light. Oh, F Silver. Oh, getting a lot of spots up, but he is a little bit careless here. Sugar Mugen puts a good shell into Hermes here, but they're going with quintuple T125. That's a lot of E5s. Really interesting call. But this map has a lot of dudes. Really good for hold down, I would say. XVMW says he's lagging, so both teams are having some lag issues tonight. Not something that you want to see, you want to have in such a big tournament stage. F Silver took a hit there. Oh, but so far, once again, typical of what you're seeing tonight, both teams are not going for cap at the start. They will wait until they have enough information, and they will make a either push or cap on the base. So we are seeing now this time Sleeping Lion and Mardox rotating to A. I think this is the move they want to prevent cats going into A, but if they caught them going into A, they will punish them hard. So nothing much has been happening over right now. I mean, the eye line is going to be on B, but I think we'll be expecting some passive play over A. I think everything will be condensing onto the desert side though. The T125s can't rotate much, so the only thing they could do is to gain control over the desert side, and to kind of ward off the Sugar Boogie and James. Hidden surprise in a really interesting spot. Let me see if I can use a hockey here. Yes, I can use a hockey here. He is in the TD spot that you usually see in the TD, looking to reset C, I must say. So cats, if they want to go for C, they cannot do so. This unfortunately has turned out to be a Cam Steer fest once again. So I don't know. Well, I mean, let's see if I can. Oh, yes! I must say this to my fellow streamers. Interesting stuff. Wow. A's now getting captured by Cats. Now Cats have made a move, but already Mardox and Sleeping Lion are ready for this, but Cats equally have 4 tanks that can they cope with this. A's now getting captured by Cats. Feast is letting Cats capture A. This is an interesting move here. But they have to rotate because originally they are set up to stop anyone from capturing any bases here. But Cats have done a tremendous job shutting down. Not really though, but they have lost very little hit points and getting away from A. Look at Mardox now getting shot at about a lot by Cats. This is not something that Feast would like to have. They're now down by more than 1k. This is going to be really, really tough for Feast right now. They are putting a lot of tanks here over to A, but that would elicit response from the T110 over to Cats here. This is going to descend into anarchy here, but XPM WW with the one spearheading this rush. And this is what Cats would not want to go for. The Feast tanks are now making a big play here over to rush those. The T110 fights. The T110 fights are now in deep trouble. Look at James Bond getting shut down by a lot of tanks on Cats here. He will be the first tank down. And this push from Feast, will it work? But Yo Gagavina is also really low. Oh, this is a bounce from Hidden Surprise. Not a bounce that Feast would want to have. And Cats are in control of the situation. Bond James was now dead. Yo Gagavina is now dead. Look at this. F Silver, this is really tremendous stuff. Really fantastic stuff. Phenomenal stuff. Now Silver is going to go down really, so he's now one shot. And this is a good kill by XPM. No, that was a good kill from Raijin. Raijin and Feast still up, now up in hit points actually. Mark is now dead. Oh, this is interesting. The T125's unable to do a kill off of Sugar Mugu. Cats might not be able to win this one. I thought that push from Feast, Cats are in control, but it's not going to be the case here. Sleeping Lion Hong Kong is looking for the T125's only the focus for Feast here, and Cats, are they able? They're still very close in hit points, but nothing can be said. Oh, good bounce from Hermes. Very important bounce here. Kills off Sugar Mugu. And if he didn't bounce that shot, it could have gone a lot differently. And this probably would have sealed the deal for Cats. That was an important bounce here. And Ubi's now dead, but Cats 2 caps. All they need to do is to stay alive and hit a surprise. It's now one shot for Cats. Cats are playing this one really well. Hit a surprise now dead. Even with Feast, with the focus fire, the discipline there wasn't able to hand them the win. Basically, they lost way too many hit points at the start, and that was such a big game. Big win for Cats here. And we're heading into tiebreaker. Maybe Madbox is right about the tiebreaker here. Look at this. This is amazing, interesting stuff. And so far it's going to be 2-2, 2-all for both teams. I can't say which one's going to win. Both clans have made it really close, and this is what we are here for. Look at this piece. XP and WW, the mouse doing more than 4k damage, and Sugar Biggie doing 2k, but the cats also double 2 times doing more than 2k. But Hermes and Lion, look at the double mouse here, just really carrying the team for them. But I carried the team more because he killed 3 tanks, and Hermes also did really well in that T22 uncatchable. Apologies. But sadly, it's going to be Cats with a win, basically conserving more hit points than our team does. So let's see other results. Do we have other results on other platforms so far? Good luck to you, Pink Fluffy Unicorn. Okay, we got results for some clans already. ENT lost to GV03, ID 3-0 against GSM, and HLV 3-1 against SDR. Meanwhile, we have E4D losing to Cam 1-2, Calm 2-1 against King, RN 2-1 against UI, and EA 2-0 against Low. So very interesting games here. Marbox already got some fixtures wrong, but we're going to be seeing, we are on the tiebreaker. This is interesting stuff. I don't know if we have time for a replay or that. I don't know what to say, but let's say. Feast once again dropping the no, we are on a different map this time. We have to see which map we are. We are on Nathan Frontier, and 50 Bs. Quite interesting. Double 50 Bs could work really well when you don't when you want to ambush someone and take one tank out. The burst damage could work heavily in your favor. That is why some clans take 50 Bs. So Maddox in the eyes for his favorite tank. CP Line Hong Kong in the Crown Bargain. Mouse by XBMWW. F Silver in the Vickers Light, and Bond. James Bond, the team with 10-5. We're also seeing Cat going with double IS4 by Yoga Govinda, Eyeline, Umi, Kravagan, Herms in the T20 Parabolum in the double team with 10-5. Oh, Umi is the one. Herms going for a very interesting spot. I must say. Spot out Sleeping Line, Hong Kong, Umi, and that Kravagan. In booking calls VK 72.01k. I'm not sure about this tank here. Does have a little bit of armor, but if you de-angle a little bit too much, then you won't get the armor here. Your armor will be a little bit weak. Fees are crowding into both A and B. Oh, big shot on the Sleeping Light Hong Kong by Balkan Calls, and that's very important. B is now getting captured by XBMWW, but Eyeline is trying to do the enemy here, but he can't. He's getting shut down by Maddox and F Silver. You can't do the same thing. Oh, what a good reset by Yoga and Govinda here. Eyeline taking a lot of hits trying to get into B. Umi also took a lot of hits to Feast. They don't have the cap points, but they are closing hit points up. Both teams are bleeding a lot here. Balkan Calls potentially might be isolated here. 50 Bs are coming from behind. Balkan Calls might be sending something. I don't know why he didn't rotate. He's looking for Sleepy Light. He might be tunnel visioning. This is not something that you want to see. Oh no, that was a splash damage onto Hidden Surprise, but still did more than 400 damage. But now Balkan Calls is now dead. Maddox looking at Umi. He's now killed, and the next time they're going for would be Eyeline here. Yoga Gavina is looking for XBMWW, but maybe this is the only tank they could go, and that's the mouse. Unfortunately, the tank. But with Feast more than 2 tanks of advantage, they have a lot more effective DPM, even though hit points still neck and neck. But Yoga Govinda getting isolated and taken out. This surely will go to Feast right now. The Cats, I think, too many isolated tanks for them, and Feast are able to isolate tanks one by one, and that, I think, handed them the win. Raijin losing, also dead. Parabola is going to be the focus for Feast, and this it's going to be really good win from Feast, and nothing can be done. Holmes, not even in the battle, I must say. Where is he? Oh, he's in there. Oh no, he's going to be shut down. It's now one shot. Problem is just really getting circuit down, getting shut down, getting bullied by Feast. No, this is going to be a kill. And here we go. Congratulations to Feast, commiserations to Cats, and really good job by Feast. Looking at this, Feast with six tags. Well done to Feast. This is something I want to see. I don't want to see particular people doing a lot of damage. This is something that I want to see. 6 tags doing more than 2k. Good job, fantastic job. In terms of sharing your damage, and also that's good indication that you're sharing your hit points as well. Bond James so it's not far behind from 2k, so this is a very good game for Feast. I really love this match. Cats, commiserations, you've done really well tonight. I think 2 of your wins are very good wins, but this game I think wasn't meant to be your way probably. But I think a lot of positives we can take from this. Parabola more than 3k, 2 kills, Yoga Vida more than 2k. Really spirited performances by both teams. Played really well. Very pleased that I've been allocated to stream this fixture. I think you viewers would be very happy that you're seeing such a close matchup from both of these teams. So considering that Cats aren't approaching the winter season very seriously, this is a very promising sign for them. And Feast, there are a bit of mistakes here and there, but they will need to tighten them up, and hopefully we'll see a much better Feast tomorrow. Thank you very much. I'm getting out of. Boys. There we go. Okay, Serenity has a clan logo using the teddy bear. I don't know if it's ugly, but we'll see. Okay, great. Right, so here we go. Oh, hello Roaring Swell, how are you doing? Thank you for joining this stream. Here we go. Feast are through. HLV are through by what the scoreline is. Let me see. 3-1. And GV 3-0. Wow, that was big easy considering ENT beat GV a lot of times. I think 2-0 twice back in the PYS, and I do not think it's a result that I think a lot of people are expecting here. We are seeing ENT will be going through, but it is not what it is meant to be. ID 3-0 against TSM, so my bot is it's not right about the upset. So far, my box has got two correct predictions for the outcome. One exact scoreline prediction here. Feast vs Cats is the one we are following, and Macbox got this one completely correctly. Noise. Oh, thank you very much. More than 100 views. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much for your big support, and I hope to see you all once again on the EU server. Meanwhile, Cats vs Stir is the match we're following next, so we're going to wait for around 30 minutes. I think I'm allocated to that stream, but if not, then I don't know. But I can't do transitions very quickly in a short period of time. Fujis will be following GSM versus ENT, so this is really fantastic stuff here, phenomenal stuff. Meanwhile, the Challengers Tournament, I'm going to show you. It's going to be E4D losing 1-2. Let me just generate this bracket. Okay, so I'm going to show you the challengers tournament bracket as well. Hello, Nephil Force, how are you doing? How's Sata as well? What's the monetary prize for this season? I'm going to show you. I mean, a lot of people are not quite familiar with what's happening in the winter season, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to brief you once again what's going to happen. Let's actually show you the challengers tournament, the results so far. Alright are through. They will be up against EA tomorrow. Calm against Cam1 up against tomorrow. UI against Low and King for the C4D. So we'll see either of these 4 clans I mentioned will be out tonight in the challengers tournament. So it'll be sad, but that is what it is. Let's go back to this. I'm going to please. I want to be excused for a moment, so I'm going to be back really soon. I'm just going to change something up with the transitions and also the battle screen. I'm going to talk through and I'm going to brief you once again in trivia, and here we go. Cats versus Stir. So, right. So that means EU server will have all clan logos now ready. We're just missing EA on the Asia server and Apex on the NA server, and if we get the clan logo for the Apex, that would be brilliant. Have asked around about EA, they don't have a clan logo, so sadly Asia server there is at least a clan without a clan logo, which is something that is sad. I hope EA will get their own clan logo, hopefully, and send it to me, over to me. That would be brilliant indeed. Yeah, Left Force, that's quite a lot of people watching. Huge credits going to Rainbow Stripe for paying everyone on the official Wargaming server, and that's really nice of him. Really proud that Wargaming is really putting some attention. Although the streams, they're not here. I don't think the links are up, isn't it? It's not something that I am aware of. No, I don't think the links are up on the official portal, so here we go. I hope really next year, I think this year you mean. I really want to see an offline so I can go into the offline. I'm not even sure when I will be in the UK next year, so but we will see. Where is winter season first lower bracket first round? Here we go. Going to say apologies to the wait here. I hope I don't bore you too much. So, quite a lot of people of donation method. Once again, if you want to support me via money or something like that, I recommend you to go to donate via my PayPal. But other ways you can do is to tip me on Streamlabs and also click that button. You can see that button in the super chat. You can also donate me through super chat, but that comes with a problem, is that YouTube would not pay me immediately. Has to reach a certain threshold in order to pay me a certain amount of money. But I mean, I don't care anyway. But whichever suits you the best here. Moreover, if you don't have any money to donate, it's still fine, perfectly fine, obviously. Just support me by liking the stream and also subscribe to this channel. And we are back with the Winter Season Championship, first day, first round of the upper and lower brackets, Asia server. A lot of people are still confused about what's going on with the Winter Season Championship. Don't worry, let me talk through once again. All games except the bracket finals and grand finals are best of 5 series. That is, whichever team wins the first 3 matches will win the fixture. Bracket finals are in best of 7. Grand finals is in best of 9. The format is a double elimination knockout stage, so we're seeing Cats losing to Feast. If they lost to Der tonight, they're out of the tournament. Same goes to Der. If they lost to Cats, they're out. Tournament is seeded by the leaderboard ranking in the previous skill tournament, so it's also seeded via the strongest weakest principle. So that's why you don't see the 7th against the 8th place in the lower bracket first round. It is seeded in a way such that the 7th and the 8th place theoretically can be knocked out separately. Monetary prizes for you. Hopefully that will answer your question, Zeta. First place we get $2,500 US. Second place $1,500 US. Third place $1,000 US. Fourth place $600 US. Fifth to sixth place $350 US. 7th to 8th place $200 US. Here we go. The upper bracket first round has already completed. Has already been completed. Lower bracket first round is the next round we're going to be seeing. We're going to start off with Rockfield, Hellas, and the tiebreaker map will be on Normandy. Tonight we are seeing the matches of the upper bracket and the lower bracket first round, and tomorrow will be the upper and lower bracket second round. On Thursday we will see only one match on the stream, so that stream will be pretty short, but I hope to see every one of you there once again. Lower bracket third round, and finally upper and lower bracket finals 27th and grand finals on the 28th. Lower bracket first round will be held in around 6 minutes, so hopefully I get a room invite very soon. Sata, I think this works really well for not a big season, for a small season. Hello, Acute Bobcat, chatting from Discord. Here we go. Feast. This is the lineup with Maddox, captain of the team, Bifrost, F Silver. Why am I announcing this roster? Because they are not going to be in the next stream. But let's go for Cats, because Cats. I is the captain of the team, Raijin, Temptation, Bokken Coles, Yumi, Top Cat, Yogang Vinda, Parabolum, Asio, Mats, and Hermes. Because yes, there's so many people here, I think it will be criminal not to talk more about Cats here. So I'm going to say thank you to Island for sending me a big long passage to talk about what Cats is, and apparently it's named Cats because it's founded by Todd Cat basically, and he has 3 billion cats according to Island. So Todd really loves cats, so this is why the clan is named after the animal. It's a pretty old clan now. It has existed pretty much since this game has been released. So and in the past they haven't really put a lot of attention to professional tournaments. They have been around in the normal tournaments, but they haven't really put their hands into the professional scene. And this, I think, the last year they started playing in professional tournaments to a certain degree of success. And you might know already, they finished 5th in the autumn season. That was a very interesting. That was a very big achievement for them. This team you're seeing, there is one female here and one person with physical disability. So I really commend. I really like to praise Cats for being very inclusive to different people, and I really hope to see that as well for quite a lot of clans, and I really want to see esports open to lots of different kinds of people, no matter your gender, your sexuality, your kind of your physical abilities and so on. Everyone should have an equal chance to play in World of Tank Splits esports. The team Rangers has members from like 14 years so over to the 25 years so and the most of the younger ones are students, and they're all cat people obviously, and their expectations this year, they probably want to get a bit more serious this year. Winter season has come quite quickly, so they didn't have a lot of time in preparing this. So but then they are looking for a top 3 finish this year. Didn't mention any season, but I would say the final target will be in the Twister season, I would say. The Cats have always been laid back, but they have been really impressive tonight so far. But Madbox got the scoreline of Team ID, got the outcome of Team ID against GSM and Entity against GV wrong. Got basically all the got the wrong outcome for E4D against Cam1. So Madbox is a noob apparently. But we are saying Rockfield with Cats. I'll see if I got the wrong kind of let's see how Wargaming is allocating this. Okay, so there is apparently okay on the left side, so apologies, I would have to change something up. If you don't mind me for a second, because I really don't know how it works for the Wargaming's left, right and left side. So hopefully this is right, and let's. So apologies, I'm going to have some seconds of silence here. Okay, so apparently it's Der on the left side and Cats on the Der, the red team, and Cats the blue team, not the other way around. I was wrong about this. But I mean, I'm going to talk more about the lineup very later on. On Rockfield, we're going to be starting off with the map that actually favors quite some medium tanks. Basically, quite a broad, quite an open map, though, albeit quite a small map. So rotating will be a little bit difficult. So I think a lot of emphasis will be on getting the cap lead, and you can see from this lineup taking a lot of IS4s. Both teams are taking a lot of IS4s. Not a lot of E5s, although it's somewhat undulated, but it's also flat on certain areas. So IS4 is not, it's a tank that you probably will be expecting on Rockfield. As you can see, both they're taking 2 mediums of lights, Cats taking Vegas light. The spots will be in the middle, I would say. Let's actually follow Hermes for a second. Here we go, in the Vegas light. He's going to get some spots up. He's going to this position, which is going to get some spots up over to A and B side. But if you want the spots over to the C side, then you want to take where I am your Jaiko is. So you can see, Hermes spotted up Hu K and I am your Jaiko. But how about I am your Jaiko? Spotted up I Lion and Yogai Govinda. So not the best position to spot. Well, I mean, good position to spot tanks going into A. I think the north side is pretty much you can only spot tanks coming into A rather than only into C. But A is now getting captured by Cats here. Very quick call by Cats, but would not hesitate at all going into C. There we go. A is now getting captured, and Yogai Govinda taking a little bit of hit, but that's not a lot, I would say. Oof. C is now getting captured. Hu K is calling for help. I don't know why he needs to do that, but you know, maybe just being a little bit itchy in the fingers and you want to press that button. But look at Hermes and also Parabola, very passive at the back. Cat's got A, but let's see, the problem I'm seeing with Cats here is just very close to one another. And I always say about map control, and this is not what you want to do if you want map control. As you can see, is potentially controlling more than half of the map. And if Cats game pensive, and this will not be good, Der will have angles to work with, and Cats, the only thing they could do, they have 5 tanks here, the only thing they can do is to rush on one side, not the other. And Der needs to be careful. They can get more and more back control, but they have to be really careful if Cats decides to rush on one side. And I am your Aqua. Oh, getting a little bit careless here by both Parabola. I mean, good double tap here by Parabola, but also Hermes here. But Der has the map control. They don't have the hit points. They really need to be careful now. Aqua is running away, so that will give room for Cats to breathe, and I think that would be a good opportunity for Cats to kind of broaden their play a little bit more. Just that now Problem and also Hermes are now getting spotted. Oh, that's what we are seeing right here. Cats are making a push, and this is what we are expecting. The big push is coming, and they're ready for this. I Am Your Giant is very far the back, and this can be a bad news for Der here. But Bok and Course is now the focus for Der. Der is still down with hit points, and this Der needs to get a focus fire right. Bok and Course and Yoga Gavin the double focus for Der. Yoga Gavin is going to go down. I Am Your Arena is looking to kill Yoga, but that was a bounce. And Temptation is looking for IFPs, but actually Yoga Gavin is the first time down. Bok and Course still alive, but I Am Your Dragon getting killed by Hermes. Good, important kill there. Not a piece there. Bok and Course there. This has his strength descended into Pandemonium. Iron Lion is now gaining the focus from Der. Der is now very close to hit points. They're looking for Temptation, and the Cats, they have let down a bit in terms of the focus spot, but Iron Arena is now dead. Chan and Temptation is looking for Temptation. And 4 tanks against 5. Will they have enough tanks? Well, we've now 3. Now Temptation is now dead. 3 versus 4. This is looking really grim for Der right now. They need to shut down Hermes here. Who cares looking for Hermes? He needs to let a big shot, but it's a bounce. Oh my goodness me, what is that shell from Who Can? Could have killed off Hermes from that situation. But 4 versus 2, what can you do about this situation? Der unable to get the tank advantage here now. It's 2 versus 3. Cats surely will be winning this one. Der losing 2 hit points at the start. Kind of a common problem for a lot of Asian clans tonight here. Cats, although not a lot of map control, they've done really well in being decisive, rushing one side, shutting down tanks. Der somewhat lack focus fire here, I must say. The 2 versus 1, I Am Your Giant basically needs an ammo rack, but that bounce would not solicit a win for him. And I mean, I Am Your Giant is rocking the camo that Rolling Swarm loves a lot, but will that be enough though? I don't think he will get a blessing from Rolling Swarm, and this is going to be a win for Cats here. Here we go. Let's see if I can get the right scoreline. I'm just going to test something here. Hopefully I will get the right scoreline. Let's see. Right. Apparently it worked. Got the wrong order. Yeah, it works. Sorry, I just put the input it on the wrong. Well, there we go. It works. Look at the damage sheet. We have the 2 times 4K, but otherwise Vickers like T20 to let them down a lot, doing less than 1K. Not something we want to see, especially these 2 tanks are reliant for the team, for the spots and for the damage. Cats 4 tanks 713K. Impressive stuff indeed, killing 6 tanks in total. Shout out to PC 101. I would say. Don't blame. I don't see anyone sending me an. I don't have anyone sending me an EA logo. So if anyone from EA would send me a clan logo, that would be brilliant indeed. Right. Sorry for the silence here. I'm just catching up with the chat. I'm sorry if I missed a lot of things because the chat has been quite busy today, in a positive way as well. So thank you very much for that. But they're going back with I think it's like T22. It has to work this time. Cat's still going with a single Vickers Light. The good thing about mediums lights, a lot of mobility, quite a lot of DPM, but not a lot of armor. So I think the last time I'm Your Aqua being quite careless really puts them in a bad situation. They do not want to lose unnecessary hit points. This time, they need to make these mediums and lights work, I would say. I'm a Jaco, not AFK. Alright, so let's go for Herms. Hermes is going to get some spots up over this to this area here. Will he get some spots up for Cats? Okay, spot up. I'm a giant in T20, but can't spot up the heavy tank. Spot up. Okay. Let's get speed up, and here we go. I'm a Jaiko in the bush. Cats are they didn't want to overload. Do have tanks over to sea, but no, they're just going to make a push. I don't know if it's going to work. Look at the. I'm just going to slow down the speed as well. Yeah, look at this. Cats just hiding this one. They have 3 tanks potentially getting trapped here. A and B is going to be captured by Dur. Will give them lots of hit point cap lead. Dur playing this passively, approaching this passively. That would give room to breathe for these T125s here. I don't know why there is some kind of frame drop here, but I not have peace getting shut down a little bit. Dur once again, they do not want to lose unnecessary hit points here. Cats are up with the hit points currently by more than 1k. Dur needs to be really careful with their approach. Now they need to hold both to A and B, and now Cats are going straight through in. I think they have found a breakthrough in Dur. They know that Dur will be approaching this one very broadly. Not sure if this is going to work for Cats here. Cats, they're looking to shut down, not have peace, but Parabola is fighting the wrong tank here. But their push has so far been halted. Herm's still looking for bucket course, is looking for a multiple lane push here. Okay, is there to shut down potentially. Dur is looking to hold this one. They are able to do so, but not have peace, not rotating back. This might be a bad move from Dur. They want to rotate the lower hit points out of this battle and put those high hit points in the battle. I think Cats, they're really applying pressure onto North of Peace and Hukai. And on the other hand, Dur has made a response, but Lion so far in the back. I'm not sure if there's going to be an advantage for Dur right here. Not have peace. It's going to die very quickly. And Cats who have 1 tank up Dur with 2 caps. They need to survive. They just need to survive. Kill bucket calls. I am your Aqua. I think this is what they're coming in to rescue Cats with lots of hit points. Is Dur enough able? Do they have enough time to hold? They still have 2 caps. C's now getting captured by I'm your Aqua 1 vs 1. This is going to grant Dur a lot of hit point pool lead. I lot of caps lead. And killing off Herms will put them in a better situation than ever. Huka's now dead. Herms now dead. B's now getting captured by Cats. Island's going for B. Parabellum. God. Parabolum. I can't pronounce that word, sorry. It's going to shut down I'm your Aqua. Oh, it's a bounce from Aqua. Parabolum can shut Aqua down, and he does. And I'm your Giant's looking to shut down Parabolum, and he is now dead. I don't know, 3 vs 4. This is looking really close. Dur has done a tremendous job in making it close for Cats in terms of hit points and guns as well. But would that be enough? Umi is now dead. Ivy Arena is now down to 1 shot. Raijin is now 1 shot. The Temptation can kill off Urena potentially, but the double cap strategy gave them the win and held Cats off as long as they could, though they are down in hit points by most of the time. But that was just enough in granting the win for Dur. Look at that, 3 tanks or more 2k. Still very, very shaky games from the Thickest Lights and the T20. I do think they are getting really, really nervous. Cats, 5 tanks or more 2k, really good job there. But I think the speed, they weren't clinical, they weren't quick enough in shutting down isolated tanks of Dur. By no means the defensive formation is good, I would say, because they have 2 very low hit point tanks not rotated out in place of a very healthy tank. The hit point push sharing almost cost them the game, but still, Cats, I think I so far the back in the ice forward, it's very, very slow. It's just hard to say. Oh, hello, Mutsu, how you doing? This is really good game from Dur, but they have to be really careful in the next one. 1-1, but both teams now. No particular team is leading in in the scoreline. Lost the keys. So this is Hellas for you. Hellas is a map that is quite small, quite open as well. So I will be expecting quite a lot of medium selects to be playing here. But you have a lot of terrain as well, so E5 should be a popular choice. So this is what we are seeing for both Der and potentially Cats as well. Der taking triple T125s by I Am Your Giant, I Am Your Urena, and also Saren Chan. Vicker's Light will be taken by I Am Your Aqua, but Cats we're seeing. Gosh. No problem, Cloudy. Hello, Face. How you doing? Here we go. Cat's going with a double eyes for them. Double T185 by Parabola and Temptation and Hermes and the Vicker's Light. Lion Funny counters 4. What did you? iPad Pro crashed. Wargaming, please fix the game. Yes, they do need to fix the game. Or as always, let's head up high, shall we? Der on the north side, Cats on the south side. Rip Lion, huge rip to you guys. But Hermes, Hermes. Can anyone confirm whether it's Hermes or Hermes? I know it's a very popular fashion brand. Originated from France, if I remember correctly. Oh, look at that. Hermes trying to get the shot into Iron Jacob, but couldn't connect. Iron Jacob also got a lower spots in for Der. This is going to be a close game for both. It will be very, very sad for either one team to get out of this double elimination tournament stage, because both teams really deserve to be in top 8. I must say, I do actually agree that Asia server has one of the most agreeable top 8s. I think NA is a close second. I mean, yeah, Hated might have lost 2 of very easy matches for the last 2 previous tournaments, but they have also done really well against the top 8 clans. EU is the server that would have a lot of doubts, but still a pretty good top 8, I must say. Der. Now with these 3 tanks we're following right now, we'll be looking to rotate from their spawn, but as we can see, the Cats, they have these tanks here holding me very nicely. Cats have the hip with their cap lead, but they also have the double. They have Verbs and also Bork and Coles looking over to the. Would they be audacious enough to shut down these 3 tanks? They might be isolated there, but equally, Cats have angles to work with. So I must say, Cats are defending this one nicely. Good setup. And we need to find a way to shut it down. It's going to be really, really hard. But they need the information. They really need the information. This is really tough to call. I'm just going to sip some tea here. I do find it really hard for Der to kind of find a breakthrough here. The only way you could do it is to kind of hold their breath and just make a push right away. This is the only thing they can do. If they hesitate for a single second, they will lose. Cats, they are in really amazing positions. They have angles over to B. They have angles over to C as well. All they need to do, the potential problem is the double crab bargains here. They have slow speed, so I think if I were in the spectator mode, I think the weakness in Cat's defensive lineup will be in the double T110E5 and I-line. And this is what they are going for. Let's see if it's going to work. But I have huge hopes that it's going to work for Der. I-line is now isolated by the double T110E5 series. That's something you want to be. And 2 versus 1 is always a really good thing here to achieve for the Russian team. And you can see Cats is falling apart in terms of their defensive formation here. Cats are barely able to hold on. They're going to lose I-line pretty soon. Raijin has come into support, but they're very close to hit points as well. Cats have fought back, and they have fought back hard. And Temptation is going to be the next tank down for Der. And Iron Jai is looking for the backside, and Temptation is going to link up with Hukai, and also I Am Your Aqua. And Temptation One more shell from Iron Giant to the kill off. Temptation, yes, it is going to be the case. And Parabolum. Sarah is now dead. Herb's going to be really low. Bucket Course goes for really low. And this is interesting stuff. Both teams have played this one really well. But Durr has found the weakness in Cat's defensive lineup. The Iron Giant's dead. Bucket Course now dead. Durr up by 2 tanks here. This is looking really good for Durr at this moment. Cat's Parabolum is going to be really low. Oh no, his iPad crashed. That's not good to hear. Parabolum's now dead. Durr is looking really strong. They are marching in here strong. QK is now dead. And Umi. Oh no. Durr looking for the backside of Umi here. And Raiji is now down very quickly. Oh dear. Umi is now really low. Ivy Arena kills him off, which hands the win. Congratulations to Durr and Cats. To Durr, I mean. Whoa, I'm daydreaming. Here we go. Probably it's just the accent. Yeah, maybe the accent is just kind of the reason why it might be hard to understand. But we're seeing I mean, also living in Scotland, so I might be inspired by some of the accent there as well. But look at here. 3 tanks doing more than 2k and Cuts. 2 tanks doing more than 2k. Really good job from Durr here. Good rotation. Really found out exactly what I think about the weakness of Cat's defensive lineup. This is really good stuff from Durr. Very happy about this. Durr, really very solid performance there. I was buffering, Ernest. Oh no. Let me check my stream here. It's working fine. Could just be GPU overloading. Oh dear. Oh, I do wish you all the best, AP Ernest. I mean, you're in Aqua right now, so I wish you the best for Aqua and also APA for the clan you are in. You were in as well. Hopefully the stream quality isn't suffering right now. So 2-1 for Durr currently. Nice. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I have time to run my map box and see if there are opts for. Okay, that's good to hear. So it's probably just a particular individual. It's Durr vs Cats, so it's Rockfield, Hellas, and Normandy. So match point to Durr right now, but can absolutely Cats can make a comeback. Oh my god. Here we go. Press the wrong button on my stream deck, but it is the right overlay you're seeing right now. Quintuple T125 by Cats in the map that is quite open. It's a little bit of terrain, but not much. How will it work? I have yet to see. But we also see 2 mediums and lights. I mean, from Ivy Giant and Aqua, it's going to be interesting, obviously. And let's head down to Jaiko's perspective. Herm's going to get into C probably. He's spotted. Herms spotted. Ooh, good shot from Herms. Would that be enough though? He is trying to capture C though, but then he's going to be captured by Durr more quickly. But Iron Arena unable to reset C. C's now getting captured. B's now getting captured by iLion here. Oof. Both teams are not able to connect any shells here. Ivan Jaiko is a bit low, but Cats haven't dropped any hit points. That means Cats will have the hit point pool lead. They also have the cap lead, so it's going to be really tough for Durr. Durr doesn't have enough time for this. They really need to find out careless people from Cats, and they need to shut them down. But obviously, they need to start thinking of a push as soon as possible. Time is ticking against them. Oof. And I have no idea how it's going to pan out, but now Cats, the cap increase. There is a huge cap increase for them. It's going to be really hard. Cats also know that they might potentially rush C, so they have tanks set up there. But are they making a push on the other side? They have tanks to overlook there. Cats once again make it hard for their lives have been made difficult here. Oh my goodness me. I'm your Jaiko is really low. No, is really losing a lot of hit points for this. Now down by almost 2k. They need a miracle basically now if they want to win. Cats are approaching the 800 point territory. They really have no time here. If they waste time now, would they be successful? I don't know. I really don't know. That's the honest answer with you. Cats, they're still holding this one really well. None of them have dropped any hit points, but maybe Yoga Govinda. But he's still really healthy. I'm Arena tracked and also shut down by all these tanks there. And I think we can switch into slower camera. Oh my god, Yoga Govinda missed onto Urena, but that's not going to be important here. Urena, oh, some down a bounce onto Urena. And now he's now down to a one-shot. B is now going to be captured by Durr. No, it's going to ignore Durr completely. Urena is now dead. Cats are very close to victory here. Parabola is now dead. I'm not sure if it's an Emerald there. I don't think the turret is intact, but your Aqua is going to run away from this. 4 vs 2 here, 4 vs 3. Cats need to kill tanks quickly enough. A is now getting captured by Cats, and Iron Jack is going to be really low, but Booker Cole's now dead. So Carnage, all the disaster area you see right now, the Cats is coming out on top potentially, but now Durr has crowded into these tanks here. Are they able to kill another tank? But the focus fire from Cats is not ideal. They have lost Yoga Govinda as well. Actually, Durr is close. They have done tremendous job shutting down. I think Cats may be sitting in this somewhat too comfortably. They are almost there. They're almost there. Killing Savage Hand would be enough, but they have killed off I'm your Jaiko, which hence Cats still lead. And wow, I think the impressive stuff. Trying to bring it back to their their advantage, trying to get the caps here, but I think losing 2 hit points and really leaving it to the last, I think really hurt their chances here. They were under so much pressure, and this has become a tiebreaker for both teams. This is what we are here for, obviously. And 3 tags 3-1 2k Cats, 2 tags 3-1 2k only. And nope, you can't get go, you can't get keys, you don't deserve it, haha. So better luck next time. Joking. So I think Cats, yeah, they have good solid cap point and even hit point lead, but they might be a little bit too comfortable with that, because in the end they're overcrowding C. Cats has no response to that pretty much, so they almost played with fire there. They got A and B back, which is important, but absolutely they have to be really careful about this. You can see it's severed, that their formation is severed, and Durr knows this. Durr knows that they can shut down the tanks there, but maybe they have let it a little bit too late, and they need to decide more. They need to make a move more quickly. But Durr has made a fantastic, phenomenal job trying to bring it close. Alas, it's really the initial disadvantage they have, where it really puts them in a huge disadvantage. But anyway, you're seeing Durr going with triple T1. Okay, Normandy is a map that that's a lot of terrain. T125 is kind of a necessity here. You need hold down tanks. Basically, the terrain is very undulated. You have steep slopes, very high ground as well. Mediums are like somewhat could be open as well, and you take the high ground, and this is why you're seeing both teams taking 2 beams of lights here, and 2-all for both teams. So this is going to be the decider. Who is going to win this one? We will never know, I would say. I don't have free smasher codes. No. What? Just ask. Write a ticket to Wargaming. Is it Is it buffering as well once again? Oh, come on. But we're seeing Durr going for C potentially. In the bush, the double bush. Not have peace Herms getting a lot of crucial spots up. I probably need to restart my computer after this stream because the frame per second, also the buffering is not ideal. But fucking calls getting really aggressive here. We need to slow down on camera speed for this one, and these now getting captured. And Cats are looking to hold this one. I remember this strategy from Ericsson. This is such a good strategy if the enemies are on C though. If they are on A and B, then it probably won't work. This is a counter to that, but there seems to have no idea on how to do something about this issue. Not have peace might be trapped there. Cats are really looking for a victory here. But I am your giant. Let's head down to I am your giant here. We'll get some spots. We'll get some shots here. That will be some important shots, but he might be linked up by Yoga Govinda. And let's look at Yoga Govinda. Puts a good share to I am your giant effectively. There is a huge disadvantage without the caps and without the hit points. And let's go to Parabolum. And the held down position, looking for I am your giant. He is going to be really low. But absolutely, do they have shots onto Parabol? Probably not, but this is looking really good for Cats right now. They are down by more than 3k hit points, and I think the initial positioning really hurt them, because Cats really worked their position really well, and lost way too many hit points there at the start, and they made a push, but Cats are totally ready for that. They didn't lose too many hit points, and the hit point push share really nicely, and just simply lost their focus probably a little bit. I am your giant is now dead. Not a piece now one shot. Eli is now one shot. However, and he's dead. Urena is now dead. And focus now on Umi right now. And then I'm your Aqua and I'm your giant is looking for Umi. No, the focus on Temptation and focus fire. Not a piece now dead. Who is going to be a focus for Cats probably. And that was a bounce from Temptation is actually trying their hearts, trying their best, playing their hearts out, I would say. Kills off Ayawajaiko. Temptation's also dead. Do they have a slight chance? I don't think so. 2 versus 5. This is going to be an uphill battle for Dur right now. They're pushing onto fucking calls. Good ram from Saren Chan, but would that be enough? No, I don't think so. I am your Aqua. Bounces onto Herms. Oh no, poor driving. Ramming into Umi, but he's the last man standing, meaning Dur would be bowing out of the Winter Season Championship with a lot of regrets, I must say, but probably no, because they have done really well so far tonight. The games against Cats are really good. Both teams have played really well. Biggest commiserations to Dur. You really deserve the top 8, but sadly, tonight is not your night for that. Cats, congratulations on advancing to the lower bracket second round, and here we go. Cats 4 tanks in 2k, Dur only tank doing 3k, but I think the initial positioning was not good against what Cats been putting out there, and Cats was able to play this battle really comfortably, and 4 tanks doing 2k, 6 kills in total. Phenomenal stuff from Cats and Dur. Unfortunately, not the night for them. And let's see the results. We just need the results for GSM versus Ian. Okay, we have results. UI won low 2-0 and Kang 2-1 against E4D. Sadly, it was an upset for E4D, I must say, but low, unfortunately, will be bowing out of this. The UI impressed me, actually. They weren't very impressive during the previous skill tournaments, but them beating low 2-0 is a strong statement there, and Kang also another strong statement beating E4D 2-1. Really sad to see E4D, after starting so well in the previous skill tournaments, actually leaving the winter season with a lot of regrets, I would say, finishing the 7th to the 8th place for the Challengers tournament. I really feel sorry for E4D and Low here, but that means UI and King are through. So congratulations to these teams here, and we're waiting for ENT and GSM. GSM has beaten ENT 3-1 and they are through to the lower bracket second round. So here we go. So that means tomorrow, if I will allocate it in the correct way, I should be following Feast first, and then HLV next. Feast versus HLV, and then the loser of that against Cats. But until then, thank you all for watching. I think tonight we're seeing the third team in the previous skill tournaments knocked out, and being the 5th place team. So at least Mapbox got right in the team, not in the top 6, but it didn't predict ENT to be there. GV, however, is a really bold call from Mapbox, but they are through, obviously. 3-0 commanding victory against ENT, against ID. The top 6 for the Asia server for you tonight is Feast, HLV, ID, GV, Cats, and GSM. Thank you very much once again for lots of viewership tonight. I'm really proud of you guys for showing up and showing support. Not to me, but also to Feast, Cats, and Durr. Really sad to see Durr crashing out of the lower bracket first round. It was not their day, unfortunately, but they have fought really hard, and I think they can look back in the winter season and be very positive about their achievements so far. Also note that Durr, this is the first time they have played in the professional season, and for them to finish in the 7th or the 8th place in the professional season, that's very impressive already. And I think they should be proud of themselves for getting this achievement. So does ENT, once again, first time in the professional tournament, and they've already impressed a lot of people here. They should look back at the winter season and be proud of their achievements here. Although disappointing ENT in 3rd place, but what is to say? I mean, really well deserved performance by all the top 6 teams you see here tonight. This Asia server is a really strong start here, and I'm sure you enjoy it as much as I do, I would say. And here we go. Let's also bring you the bracket for the Challengers tournament. So Challengers tournament, I have to update this, sorry about that. It should be UI 2-0 against Low, and Kang 2-1 against E4D. That means the top 6 of the Challengers tournament will be RN, EA. Apologies, that was wrong. Oh, there we go. Good. Thank you very much, Cloudy Snow. GG's. But look at this. UI really defied all expectations. Kang, Calm, Cam 1, RN, and EA are the top 6 teams on the Asia server. So congratulations to all of these teams qualifying to the next stage. And my huge commiserations going to Low and E4D. Low especially was pretty much a big fall from grace. Considering they are top 4, I think in 2020 spring, if I remember correctly, and now they are not. They are now in the 15th or 16th place. I think lots to ponder about for Low, and they really need to figure out what has gone wrong for them, but what has gone right for them as well. And they need a huge overhaul over the next month of of inactivity in World Tanks Esports. Huge congratulations to all of you guys in the Challengers Tournament. Hopefully we'll see you all in the next stages, and here we go. Cougar, hello there. Thank you very much. Great games, both teams. Really impressed about the quality of the Asia server so far. Both the Feast versus Cats and Cats versus the very high level gameplay there. Very impressed in how much Asia server has evolved over the past few months and so on. I think there are still loads to improve on. Not to say they are very strong, but they are getting there. They just need to kind of change stuff up in terms of some mistakes and so on. But they are a very strong team to look up to. UI is not saving energy. They went close to our end. They won low 2-0. Maybe you're saying low, but their low is already out. So right, Kang 2-1 against. I mean, really huge congratulations to Kang. I think also they have a really new team there. And then being able to beat E4D, one of the contenders for winning the entire Challengers Tournament, is downright impressive indeed. Yes, E4D from top 8 to being first to be eliminated of the Challengers. Really sad to see. I must question Baba and Papa. I must question Papa and Mama for this. I think they kind of need to punish the kids. Yeah. Not really. I'm going to show you the GSM. I'm going to show you GSM. Yeah, they have someone from E7, but not all. Pretty much. Oh, the stream is up live. Yeah, there we go. Let's show you a GSM lineup here. So they have Saturn, Roses are Rosy, Jupiter, Glock, Uranus. Oh, they have four E7 players here. Notebook, Pluto, Neptune, Ruler, and ARWV. Yeah. So I mean, they have really punched a hole in the NT, and really impressive stuff by GSM, I must say. But anyway, this has been me, Once Helper, and I will send you the odds for tomorrow games, and I think I will also I think I should also give you the odds for the odds before the games of UI low. I mean the lower bracket first round, basically for both, so that you know whether Mapbox has got it right or not. I have no time for doing that because it's gone into tiebreaker for the previous matches, but really good stuff, I must say. I'm going to wait for Wargaming to allocate me to the, which teams I'm going to follow tomorrow. But here we go. I mean the odds for Feast, Cats, and HOV the ID. Thank you, Shapey, for the beautiful, simple logo here. But these are the odds before the games of the upper bracket finals, and you can see if you put your money on GB, then you will earn quite a lot of money. HLV and are quite close. I mean, I versus GSM pretty much evens for both, and Cats, Feast and Cats also pretty much evens there. So at least Feast and Cats, you're seeing very evenly matched games. But I versus GSM, I have yet to see Footage Stream to make a comment on this, but I assume it's also very close indeed. HLV versus I don't know, but probably also very close. But ENT versus GV, not close at all. And it was GV winning, so it was a big upset here, according to Mapbox. Mapbox is just smacking. Supposedly I got a better algorithm, but apparently it didn't work much better in this way. No, I don't. Don't ask me for the smasher code. Ask Wargaming. Rather take it to them. There is no use for nagging me about that. But let's go for this. I'm going to assume that the sequence I'm going to put it in random because I'm not bored unless it's so. So here we go. So just ignore the other stuff there. Just and also King, and also what else? GSM versus ENT. Here we have UI versus Low, and King versus E4D. There we go. Alright, Barbox did predict Cats to win 3-0, but it was a much closer game than I thought. ENT was predicted to win against ESM, and apparently it didn't happen in the end. It was GSM winning 3-1 against ENT. If I could get the predicted scoreline for here, UI versus Low, it was predicted that UI would win 2-0 against Low, so it was a correct prediction. And King versus E4D, it was predicted that E4D would win 2-1 against King. It didn't happen in the end, so in the end, I think okay, so actually 1-3, it's a predicted result for ENT against GSM. ENT predicted to win 3-1 against GSM. Was not the right outcome in the end. So Babbox, quite a different day, I must say, but yeah, but it was hello everyone, hello Victor, hello everyone. But this is what it is, and I'll be following EU server tonight. So EU server, I'm going to show you the bracket. Yeah, it's going to be the Winter Season Championship. I will be following Carnage versus APA. And let's just once again say both teams wish you good luck, particularly for APA. I'm just going to say really sorry for being very harsh on you during the Proven Skill Tournament, but hopefully you're going to show us some really good games tonight. And Madbox is saying that APA is going to win 3-2. Would that happen? I want to see a tiebreaker match, and I'm blessed that I got 2 tiebreakers tonight, so that's a really good sign. Hopefully more to come, but I mean, especially I want to see Uranus be one of the more to come in GSM, if I got to stream GSM one day. With Steel Championship, we'll never know, but Fujit is on ARWV versus Immortals, if I remember correctly. Turks versus Serenity will be streamed by Peter, and Endgame vs. Spell will be streamed by Eminent. So this is the schedule for you. I am informed that both Rip and also Nicolaus will not be streaming these matches, or maybe they are, we'll never know, but if they are, I'll inform you. But all of these 4 games will be covered by 4 different streamers, so you will not miss any one of them. So this has been me, Walton's Helper. Thank you very much for watching, and sadly I don't get time to show replays and also analysis. So hello Eileen, how are you doing? CIS server. Oh my goodness me. But yeah, really good stuff. This is what happens when you have a really good top 8. Close games. Just only one game in Winter Season Championship where it's 3-0, but that's it. I think ENT just has a really, really bad night tonight. Don't know what happened. I have to ask Juicy about what happened there. It wasn't nice indeed, but here we go. Really good games. Hope to see you all. Hope to see you all later on the U server.